How much do you know about your body? Despite decades of study, there is still so much that we don't know about the human body and its function. There's also quite a lot of false information out there. So, for this video, we will save your life from the threat of misinformation. Did you know that the smallest bone in your body is also one of the most important bones for your sense of hearing? Well, we've got that and 49 others ready for you in this video. There are 50 of the most amazing facts about your body that will leave you in disbelief. Sit tight, because some of these may shock you. Let the countdown begin. Number 50. Your eyelash growth duration. Did you know that your eyelashes take 2 months to grow to their natural length from scratch? The pace is set at around 0.15 millimeters per day, and the average length is usually around 7 millimeters beyond the skin. Number 49. Remodeling your skeleton. Every 10 years, the skeleton entirely overhauls its build, replacing old pieces of bone with new bone tissue. Number 48. The smallest bone in your body. The stapes, also known as the stirrup, is the smallest bone in your body. It's a very delicate bone that helps transmit sound vibrations to the inner ear. Number 47. You have a third eyelid. Have you noticed that tiny piece of flesh at the corner of your eyes? It's called the plica semilunaris, and it's your third eyelid, or is supposed to be. This is a vestigial organ that's been reduced to its little corner of the eye over the course of evolution. To see a practical example of a third eyelid in action, check out the eyelids of animals like polar bears, kangaroos, or beavers. All of these have third eyelids that function as protectors for the eyes as they blink. Number 46. Your blood vessels are longer than you think. Here's something even more fascinating. If stretched out from end to end, the blood vessels in your body will take a trip around the Earth 4 times. Incredible! Although it does make you wonder how that fits into your body. Well, there is even crazier stuff on the way, so don't go anywhere just yet. Number 45. The heart can beat from outside the body. Your heart has an internal pacemaker that allows it to function even without the connection to the brain. It can be taken out of your body and still continue beating. Wouldn't that be a pretty weird sight? The one condition to fulfill, however, is that it must still be getting an oxygen supply. Number 44. The lungs are not equal in size. While we're talking about the heart, as a result of the space it needs to take up on the left of your chest, your left lung is designed smaller than the right lung. Number 43. The human versus shark teeth. Here's one that could change the way you see things. The enamel that shields human teeth is just as hard as the enamel of shark teeth. It's also the hardest part of the entire body. Number 42. The teeth cannot heal. While most parts of the bodies have mechanisms that allow for self-healing, teeth are not capable of this. Number 41. The strongest muscle in your body. Now, here comes the strongest muscle in the body judging by weight, the masseter. This muscle plays a role in the movement of the jaw, and it can produce as much as 55 pounds from an incisor bite and a whopping 200 pounds on the molar. Number 40. Why do onions make you cry? Cutting onions produces a chemical called syn-propanethiol S-oxide. This volatile liquid belonging to the organosulfur class of compounds is an agent that causes irritation, stinging, and eventually tearing when it comes in contact with the eyes. Number 39. Your daily saliva production. How much saliva do you think your body produces in one day? You're most likely to guess that wrong because the body produces up to a liter of saliva every single day. Number 38. Fingernail versus toenail growth. You may not have paid much attention to this one, but your fingernails grow as high as 3 times faster than the toenails. Some studies claim that this is a result of proximity to the heart. So, since your fingers are closer, they get more blood, resulting in more growth. Number 37. Late bloomer pinky. Another finger-related fact for you is that of your fast-growing fingernails, the pinky finger is the slowest of the bunch to grow. Ever noticed that? Number 36. Pregnancy's effect on the brain. Here's a body fact you definitely do not want to mention around your wife. Research has shown that during pregnancy, the woman's brain reduces in size and then returns to its original size after delivery. Number 35. The number of neurons in your brain. There are about 100 billion neurons that run brain activity. To make that even more fascinating, there are between 10 to 50 times more glial cells that help keep these billions of neurons working efficiently. Number 34. The most acidic substances in your body. Did you know that the stomach acid in your body has a pH of 1? If you're not well read in chemistry, this simply means that the acid in your stomach is among the most acidic substances in the world. This acid is powerful enough to dissolve even metals. Imagine what it would do if it came into contact with your skin. Number 33. Digestion burns calories. The body burns around 5 to 15% of the calories that you consume on digestion activities alone. Now that's an interesting one to throw at your gym instructor. Number 32. The number of bacteria in your body. Have you ever heard about gut bacteria? Well, you probably didn't know that there are up to 100 trillion microorganisms that live in this region. The gastrointestinal tract carries trillions of bacteria, protozoa, fungi, and even viruses. These are referred to as the microbiota. Number 31. Your nose hair lives after you. A spooky one that could help you sound really smart is that the hair in your nose, known as cilia, continues to move for as long as 20 hours after death. Number 30. Women have a better sense of smell. Have you ever thought that women have a better sense of smell than men? Well, you wouldn't be wrong. Women have about 50% more neurons in their noses than men do. Number 29. Women see more color. Women have been discovered to see about 3 to 4 times more color variations and shades than men. The science behind this is still yet to be found. Number 28. There are more than 5 senses. Basic science teaches you that a human being has only 5 senses. But it turns out there are actually more than just the 5 you know of. There is proprioception that allows your body to know its exact position in space, even without seeing them. There is also equilibrioception for sensing balance. Thermoception is related to your body's sense of outside temperature. You also have nociception, the sense that feels pain, and chronoception, the sense of how time is passing. Number 27. The largest muscle in your body. Nothing can prepare you for what the largest muscle in the body is. It's the gluteus maximus, which is a fancy name for your buttocks. Number 26. When water is bad for you. They say that water is life, but there is one condition that could mean that you are allergic to water. The condition is called aquagenic urticaria, and people with this condition grow hives on their skin when they touch water. There's no cure for the condition, but treatments exist. Number 25. Fitter means sweatier. If you find your neighbor seems to be sweating a lot easier than you, their secret may be exercising. As people get fitter, the body responds by increasing the sweating response. Hence the ease and frequency of sweating in people that exercise often. Number 24. Where are the taste buds? You may have thought that the tiny bumps on your tongue are your taste buds, but you'd be wrong. Those bumps are called lingual papillae. The elements of these papillae are what contains your taste buds, as well as your tongue's sense of touch. Number 23. No one knows the cause of brain freeze. Something you may find a little confusing is that despite years of research, there is still no officially approved cause for brain freeze. There are theories, but none have been concrete enough. Number 22. Humans that don't feel pain. Did you know there are actual humans who do not feel pain? This is called congenital insensitivity to pain, or CIP. And as cool as it sounds to not feel pain, this could endanger the victims, as they don't always have a sense of when they are in danger. Number 21. How do humans get dizzy? If you've ever felt dizzy, that almost out-of-body feeling is a result of 3 tiny canals in the ears, with even tinier hair cells that move when liquid consistently slams them back and forth. This canal is essential for the body's balance, so once they're altered, you begin to feel dizzy. Number 20. more than one unique print on your body. The unique fingerprint on every human being has always been one of the most fascinating things about the human body. But it's not the only unique print that you carry. The tongue also has a print of its own that's unique to every person. I wonder what the use of that could be. Number 19. Living things in your lashes. Did you know that you could be living with mites in your eyelashes? These mites are referred to as demodex, and they've also been connected to skin acne. Number 18. The pinky is stronger than you think. The pinky is one of the most popular fingers, but did you know that it's also where about 50% of the strength in your hands comes from? We bet you did not. Number 17. The liver is best at multitasking. While there are a lot of processes that go into the body's proper functioning, the liver embodies more than 500 separate functions. What a super part that is! Number 16. Brain electricity. During your waking hours, your brain produces as much as 15 to 25 watts of electricity, more than enough wattage to light a small LED bulb. Even more fascinating, the brain generates nearly 500,000 thoughts every day. Who would have thought? Number 15. The indestructible part of the body. Human hair is not just all looks. Research has shown that apart from being flammable, the human hair is actually indestructible. It stores just about everything you need to know about a person, including the content of their bloodstream. Number 14. Thousands of facial expressions. Now this one may sound a little funny, but every human being is capable of making more than 7,000 facial expressions. Number 13. Babies have more bones. From funny to outright shocking, did you know that babies are born with upwards of 60 more bones than adults? At birth, infants have as many as 270 bones in their bodies. However, as they grow older, these begin to join as a single unit. Number 12. The sharpest camera in the world. You know how the camera's level of detail is recorded by resolution in megapixels? Well, the eyes also have a megapixel number, set at an average of about 500 megapixels. Now that's a lot of pixels. Number 11. Your skin carries weight too. Your skin is the largest organ in the body, but beyond this fact, it also makes up for about 16% of your entire body weight. Number 10. The blinking effect. The average person blinks around 15 times a minute. This number doubles if you're a woman, and it doubles again if you're on birth control pills. These blinks make up for a closed eye period as high as 10% of the time you spend awake. Number 9. Your kidney filters a lot of blood. One of the most intriguing things about the kidney is that it filters the blood at least 25 times every day. This makes up for around 4.75 gallons of blood being processed. Number 8. Self-healing liver. To show just how powerful the liver is, this organ can create its original size even after losing up to 75% of its makeup. Number 7. Flow with the beat. Here's a fun one that you can try right away. Whenever you have a tune playing, your heartbeat synchronizes with the rhythm of the beat as your brain picks up the sound waves. Number 6. Your body can digest itself. Now this is one that's more bizarre than fun, but the enzymes that handle the digestion of food in the body are also responsible for self-digesting the body after a person dies. Oh dear. Number 5. The voice in your head. Are you one of those that cringe at the sound of your recorded voice? Well, it's a scientific phenomenon. The walls of the human skull change how the voice sounds in your head. Hence, when you hear it on record, it sounds worlds apart from what you would normally hear in your head. Number 4. The fastest muscle in the body. On the topic of blinking, with the thousands of blinks that your body performs a day, the fastest muscle in the human body is the one in the eyelid. Number 3. Humans shed a lot of skin too. This one is something you may never notice. However, the average human sheds about 6 pounds of skin per year. Number 2. The part of the body nobody knew about. The interstitium is a fluid-filled part of the body that was only discovered in 2018. It's a network of fluid-filled spaces in tissue that was found in several parts of the body. Scientists and researchers were unable to see this organ for years, simply because it did not show up in traditional microscopic slides. The process that reveals cellular members usually drained away the fluid until newer imaging innovations for microscopic research was released. Number 1. We are just like bananas. The final fact is something you most likely did not expect to learn today, but humans and bananas have quite a lot in common. Statistically, the human DNA is about 60% similar to that of a banana. Maybe that's why they're so good for us. Phew, well, that was quite a lot. Which of these did you already know? And which one shocked you the most? Drop your comments below. Don't forget to like this video so that more people see it, and subscribe for more amazing videos like this. Click the video on your screen right now to learn more about your body and keeping it healthy. See you there.